Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time for the second Crazy Craft Challenge, and this time we don't do it blindfold. We have to paint, but using only our hands, no brushes. So, I've got some liquid pearls here that you can use as paint. And I've also got gelatos here that you can use as paint as well. And you can add water to liquid pearls and use them just like watercolor. So I got some different colors here. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do as my focal point, but I've got some book pages here that I have that I have backed with coffee dyed cardstock. But the first thing I want to do is use a bit of gesso to kind of whiten some of the area up here. Because I do have some focal points that eventually that I will put on here. I got some different ones to choose from. I didn't use Kyung's digitals this time, although I could. She'll be doing this challenge too. Second part. So I guess I could. That might be interesting to use on one of them. I'm trying to just, make them different. Because I don't really have anything specific in mind for these. And I just keep my, pictures and stuff in this I could see those going into like a Victorian style journal or something like that. I also have some texture paste here that I want to use as well. I'm going to put that on with my hands also through a stencil. I want to see how that works because I do have some stencils that I want to use with paint. So, so you're supposed to use paint or texture paste or gesso with your hands, but I also have some matte heavy gel medium, and that can be put on with a brush because I'm going to use that as glue. And mine's not matte, it's actually gloss, but like I said, I'm just going to use it as a glue, so because that's essentially what it is. But I'll have the brush over there. And I've got some water here to use. But first thing, I am, move those out of the way for a second. Move my gelatos out of the way for a second. Put my stencils down here. And I got some baby wipes here to use. I'm a little disappointed that we're not doing another blindfold challenge because I thought that would have been more interesting to do it all blindfolded. Okay. Well, come on. You can come out. There we go. I don't know how this is going to work because I've never used gesso with my hands before. And it doesn't have to cover all of it or anything or be super thick. Just to knock back the color just a little bit. I'm actually reminded of, like being in kindergarten or something when you finger painted or made a huge mess trying to paint. I watched Pam's and Miss Louise's, Miss Pam's and Miss Louise's challenges this morning. And I thought, Pam's was hilarious. I thought it was funny. I mean, I thought hers turned out pretty good considering, you know, because she used her, whatever it was that she painted was actually the focal point, so it was like mostly kind of like flower designs and stuff, but oh yeah, just her reaction to it and everything was funny. And then Miss Louisa said that it was actually Miss Pam's idea to paint with the hands. So Miss Pam is the one that came up with the first idea to do it blindfold. I think the first idea itself was actually Miss Louisa's. And then Miss Pam came up with painting with the hands. So I figured that was probably something that she would come up with. You know, because she's always doing something different like that. Which I simply adore both channels. But Miss Pam was one of the first people that I actually watched as far as, you know, doing junk journals and stuff. And she was kind of who got me into wanting to do junk journals in the first place. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to call that pretty good. I'm going to let those dry a minute. Okay, let me wipe off my hands just a bit, because this is definitely a messy thing. I think I'm going to have to definitely break out some soap and water after this is over with. Okay. Alright, so I don't want to put texture paste on all of them, but I do want texture paste at least on one of them. So, let's see. I think I have some swirls around here somewhere. I do, yeah. Swirls. Let's see. Do I want maybe that? Okay, texture paste. Oh, that feels so weird on the hands. Okay. That may just be really thick and not be able to crackle. I don't know. Okay. Grab another wipe real quick. I'm gonna see if I can't get this off my stencil a little bit. Just because I don't really want it to dry on there. Although it really doesn't matter technically. If it does dry on there a little bit, it'll just I didn't want it to dry in the holes. But around the holes I don't necessarily mind, because it would actually just strengthen the stencil, because it's kind of a flimsy stencil. But you know, it's cheap, so. Alright, now I'm going to, let's see. I think I want to use some of this blue here. I want another stencil. But I don't know. Maybe a flower? Let's We'll see. Okay, not too bad. It could have been better, I think, but not too shabby. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me grab another stencil for the... Do I want to do another stencil for the other one? I don't think so. Let's see, I've got... I think I'm going to use this copper color. Because I got that orange background. Don't know if that will come out. Oh, looks like I have to get a pen. Now, I'm just reaching back here for a pen. I've got one behind me. Okay. Just to unclog the thing. Okay. Just a copper color. And let's see, I've got some marigold here. Alright. And let's see, lemon chiffon. It's kind of a cream color, I don't know. Bisque. And what is this? This one's just called Gold Pearl. So, okay, which looks kind of green to me for some reason. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Put some down here. Next video I have a 5 items challenge coming up, which is a 49 dragonflies challenge where you have a partner and you send them 5 items and they send you 5 items. And my new subscriber, Miss Brenda, is my partner for that challenge. And she sent me 5 and a bonus, wonderful things, but she also sent me some other stuff. like a wallpaper envelope that, you know, everything was in, and it had some stickers and stuff on the outer envelope. So I'm going to use everything in the package that I got for the challenge. I'm going to assume that that's okay to do. Because I've not heard, you know, anybody say that it's not allowed or anything. I'm just going to put this on the edges here. Maybe a little bit of that with it. Okay. Alright, just for something different here. Oh yeah. So if you, I don't know if you can see this. Would help if I actually showed up close. It is actually crackling a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell that. Yeah, right there. So it is actually crackling. So what? Oh, stickles. They're in the floor. Okay, so I am done with my stencils now. I think I'm pretty well done with the liquid pearls that I'm gonna use. But I want to use some of these gelatos, I think. And my Miss Buttonhead, Judy knows who that is. She lives in my gelatos for right now because she likes hanging out with all the pretty colors. Let's see. What is this? Gold champagne. This is a metallic color. And this one's called Snow Cone, which is kind of a blue color, so we'll see what that looks like. And maybe some of this iced rosé. Alright. So I'm going to put some of this down on my freezer paper here. See if that works. Some of that gold. And this blue. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got going on with this. bad. I didn't mean to get quiet on you guys. Alright. So, now, I want to see if I can just going to edge this a little bit more in blue. Just for a little bit more color, I think. Okay. Maybe do the same thing with the kind of rosé color here. Okay. I don't guess it really matters which direction it goes in, necessarily. Depending on, do we want to put that one there? That was a lot of blue. Yeah. Just have that peeking out. Alright. Okay, now I'm just going to use my acrylic stuff here, which I can use a brush for. This is probably going to leave a sheen though, because it is gloss. But I can always put gesso on over it later. Clear gesso. I'm not that worried about it. Okay. Alright, now, that's it for the brush for now. You can spray some water on it. Okay. Clean this off a bit. Now, I want to do some splashes, which is going to prove to be interesting with my hands, but that's okay. Now, I want, that's this color. I don't want that. Excuse me. Okay, got some white opal stuff here. Alright. Okay, so that's not really the greatest stuff to use. Alright. So we will try it with white gesso. Well, that's not quite exactly what I meant to do, but it's alright. I think I'm just going to leave it there, because it's different. It's unusual. Alright, so I'm sure it'll probably look a little bit better as it dries, so I'm going to see about just using my heat tool on it real quick and see if I can dry it just a little bit. It would help if I had it plugged in. Okay, let me unplug something else real quick. I think I need another extension cord in here. about that. I didn't mean to bump the table or anything. Alright. So they're not 100% dry, but I think they will do just fine. And then later on, if I want to add lace or anything else like that to them and finish them up, then we have 3 journaling cards that can be used. And the gesso actually gave it a little bit of dimension, a little bit of texture. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. And they're different. And they're not quite the same. So I mean, I wouldn't put them all in the same journal or anything anyways. But yeah. So there is challenge number 2. I'll link Kyung's channel down at the bottom so that you guys can see what she has come up with. And I will come back later for the other challenge that I've got going on. And I will see you guys back here really soon. Bye!